Hello students, how are you all? I think all of you are well in your home. In the last class, we came to know that about the apartheid laws and policies of South Africa where non-whites were discriminated by the whites in many ways. Today we are going to start our lesson of the chapter Key Element of a Democratic Government with a real story of a South African 12 years boy named Hector Peterson, who was shot dead by the police during South African Revolution. The story is like this. Maya Naidoo, an South African woman of Johannesburg, was helping her mother to clean up old boxes. She saw a picture of 12 years old schoolboy. She asked her mother, "Who was he?" Mother replied, "He was Hector Peterson, who was shot dead by the police because he was protesting against the imposition of learning African language which was forced on them by the whites in place of their own language, Zulu." Hector Peterson was protesting against the police with his friends. It is not mentioned in the video. Hector Peterson was born on 19th August 1963 and died by the police 16 June 1976 in Soweto. See the video. The Key Elements of a Democratic Government, Part 2. We are starting our class with the question, what does the term Democratic Government of India mean to all of us? By the democratic government, we mean the government of the people, by the people and for the people. In India, the citizens take the decisions and make laws through their representatives. There are many key ideas of the democratic government of India. Some of them are like this: equality and justice. Before law, all are equal. Equal right to get education and to get governmental jobs. No discrimination against anyone. Ban of untouchability. No discrimination between boys and girls. Next, let us know the various ways in which people can participate in the process of government in India. There are many ways in which people can participate in the process of government in India. Some of them are like this: by working in government offices and institutions, studying in government schools, by taking interest in the working of the government, by criticizing the government on various issues, opposing the government by participating in rallies, by conducting strikes against the governmental issues and policies, by opposing various unpopular bills and decisions of the government. Let us know what actions does the government take to ensure that all people are treated equally in India? In many ways, the government take actions to ensure that all people are treated equal in India. Some of them are like this. The discriminatory actions are banned through law. Laws are strictly enforced if required. Equality and justice are enforced for all. Any act of discrimination against the untouchable is punishable according to the laws of the Constitution. All citizens are equal and get equal rights on the basis of caste, religion, gender, and economic status. The government makes special provisions for the girl, child, and woman to overcome the injustice that girls have to face. Next, very important topic we are going to discuss. How are governments formed in India? Governments are formed in India through elections. Governments are formed in India through elections. The representatives of the political parties stand in elections. We give them votes. If the political parties or political representatives get two-thirds majority in the election, then they form the government, maybe in the central or in the state. But if no such party representatives get two-thirds majority in the election, then what happens? If no such party representatives get two-thirds majority in the election, then some parties representatives, after winning the election, jointly form a government with full support and cooperation. This type of government is known as coalition government. See video. Next, as we read a short story of Hector Peterson today, from there I have given some questions. So read the story of Hector Peterson and try to answer the following questions. Who was Maya Naidu? What she was doing? Where she was living? Who had shot Hector Peterson? When was Hector shot dead? Against what Hector and his friends were protesting? When was Hector Peterson born? What was his age when Hector was shot dead? So up to this, students, up to this, so I am requesting each and every student to follow through the videos and write the question answers in your copy. And I am requesting again, do the homework following the short story. Go through the short story very nicely and write down the answers of the homework which I have given today. So up to this, have a safe life in your home. Go through the lessons very nicely. Study well in your home. Be safe. Goodbye. We will meet again in the next class of civics next week. Bye bye.